Hi Gemini, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with reading. Gemini, this is going to be what are their true intentions in love. And today, Gemini, I have your oracle cards here, up front. This is how I do it. This is going to be for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus reading placements, right? So let's see what we have. And the first card I have here is marriage. We also have the card of freedom over here. So, this is kind of a, maybe these are both on your mind. I don't know what kind of freedom this is. I mean, right now, they're trying to take away all our freedoms and all our choices. Because freedom is our choices, in case anybody is like, freedoms, liberties, these are choices, right? But, you also have health on your mind, right? Or there's some type of subject of health, right? They have the oranges here. I feel like these are oranges. But we also have many masks and the root girl. So the authentic self, maybe you'll put on, different masks here, like kind of different outfits, like to figure out who you kind of really are or something like that, right? And the root girl, the disowned self. So, maybe you are kind of, maybe you have disowned yourself on some level. Maybe you are just kind of, I feel like what you're doing here possibly is you are like, you could be kind of dispelling a myth about yourself, or you're just, I feel like you are growing emotionally and you are like kind of putting on the right mask. And we're not talking about deception, but we are talking about like being your authentic self, because I feel like maybe, prior, maybe you were this disowned self, like you didn't like yourself kind of, and something like that. And remember, everybody used to say that, I'll disown you. Remember, people used to have that expression, right? And we have Janet Frame, and this is all about belonging. And Janet Frame's story was very, it was a tragic story, but it's really about belonging to a family. Maybe you have a family here, right, with the marriage card and the belonging card together. The spider is focus and planning. You could be planning a new family or a child. The freedom card is here. Maybe this is just on your mind. Maybe it's not, freedom. I feel like it has to do with your choices on some level, right? Maybe you don't want to take a jab, right? There's people, this is so ridiculous. It's evil, They want to make women who are having a baby do that, right? So, let's not talk about it in the comments, though, okay, you guys? I'm sending lots of love. Let's get into your reading, Gemini, and let's see what we have here, right? I mean, sometimes these are typically just about love, and sometimes they're about, a mixture, right? And I feel like that's what we have in this reading. The Eight of Cups in the past, you have the Ten of Wands. So you could have walked away from somebody or a situation and it was burdening to you, or they walked away from you. Your challenge is the Courage card, and this could be Leo you're dealing with. What you want is the Knight of Wands. It could be a fire sign, but sometimes this is just, we're going to see what this is about. It could just be your energy. And there's some type of fear or doubt about an earth sign. Yeah. Your person's energy is the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Swords. I feel like, it's possible here that you could be married to somebody here. And it's a possibility here that maybe you were thinking of like having your freedom. I just feel like it's possible you're married, but there's some other type of like, there's somebody maybe who is not married, and that you like somebody else that maybe you wanted some type of a relationship. Well, you look like you walked away from them and it was a real burden, or they walked away from you. It could be this earth sign who's showing up in your doubt, Gemini. It's possible here that, and your person's they're carrying these 10 swords about it. I feel like they are. Because they have the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Swords next to it. What they want is judgment. It's possible this person wants forgiveness, or just like a rebirth. Like they want to rebuild this from the ground up. There could be Scorpio and Leo energy here. So far, we have an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And the Empress is their fear. So this is, it could be possibly, Libra, or this could be you too, Taurus. I mean, Libra or a Taurus, yeah. Yeah, Gemini. So, in the past, maybe you walked away from somebody to have some type of opportunity with somebody. Because your person's energy is, right underneath the Eight of Cups. you could have like kind of walked away, and you could be back together with this person. It's a possibility, this, you know, this kind of storyline. But you are carrying some major burden. I feel like it has to do with these 10 swords, about some type of an ending or some type of a painful situation. It's also possible this is your person's energy down here, right? So let's see who's on kind of what side of the fence here. And these readings can be completely switched, right? It's interesting how we have the 10 of Wands in your energy, the 10 of Swords vertical is their energy to yours. These are like completions here. And if they are not completions, they are like, you know, like not complete, like all the way endings. But there's a definite burden here, either about some betrayal. I feel like it could be past betrayal, or some type of opportunity that really hurt somebody else, hurt the other person. So you have the 8 of Cups, Gemini, and the Sun card reversed. I feel like, you know, this made you unhappy. You had to walk away from somebody. You might have had to walk away because you're married to somebody, the marriage card. Because the belonging card also talks about a family. Yeah, this lady, all she wanted to do was to belong to like a family. Then she kind of just wanted to belong to society, and you know, they tried to give her a lobotomy. She had to run. Yeah, I mean, it was the craziest shit. And this is what they try to do to people who are down on their luck. Yeah, in Louisiana, they had, you know, after that whole, hurricane just, you know, or the flooding just like 2 weeks ago, they had people standing up to, you know, get emergency help, and it said right there, get the jab today and get the microchip. That's what it said. So let's not talk about that, but just putting it out there here that this is, you know, this is what they do to the people who are downtrodden. So we're going to not talk about that here. So please don't make comments, you guys. But I do want people to be aware of stuff here. 2 of Swords, Gemini, with the 10 of Wands. You're carrying a burden definitely here. And this burden here about somebody walking away, or you having to walk away from somebody, it's made you unhappy, but I feel like you feel powerless here. Like I don't, and especially with the Strength card next to the 2 of Swords. Like, I don't know how to get my courage here, or I don't know how to get my strength, or I feel like I don't have a lot of, like, you know, power here because, or courage, or confidence, because there's nothing I can do. The 2 of Swords is like, it can be, I can't make up my mind, and many times it is, there's nothing I can do about this. My hands are tied. So we have the 10 of Cups here, and in your challenge, somebody here is your happily ever after that you don't want to walk away from, and what you want is, this can't even be what you want really. Maybe you're just challenged and you want to take action. Because the Spider is about focus and planning. I just feel like you were, I feel like you kind of have you have two minds here with this authentic self and the disowned self. Like, you're really authentic about what you want here, but you're not being your authentic self because you might be in a union and you kind of can't. Like, you know what you want. There's like, totally. But I feel like you are, you know, it's possible here, cut to the chase, that you want somebody that you're not married to. Yeah, it's a possibility. Let's get a card over here for Gemini, and the Queen of Pentacles is reversed now, and directly next to the Queen of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. So there's something about your desire and your fear, both about an earth sign. This is the person that you are unhappy about leaving. Yeah, let's look at your person's energy, or them departing. Maybe you weren't really with them, but emotionally it's over because, you know, I feel like you were with them in the past. Yeah. And now you could just be with somebody else that is kind of maybe grieving here. So we're going to find out. So in the past, your person was in this energy, the Page of Swords. They were wondering if you were going to have a new beginning with somebody. And if there was going to be this 10 of Swords energy, right? Like you were going to, and I feel like with their, the Hierophant, you could be married to this person. And I feel like they were wondering if this was going to end because of some betrayal. And I feel like, here's the 4 of Wands, more marriage, more of marriage cards here. This person, I already feel like, it looks to me that you wanted to move on to be with somebody else, but you're not. Because maybe you're married to this person. Maybe you have kids, right? The belonging card is all about family, and, you know, marriage can always be about family, right? The Ten of Cups is here in your challenge. This can be family. Here's the family here, right? Although the Sun, to me, it looks like he is like, you know, he just looks like he's an adult. It looks a little creepy there. You guys know that those people exist, right? They never grow, like, physically, but they are adults. Yeah, some lady, a couple people have adopted people like that. And they're like, whoa, this is creepy, right? Yeah. So let's get back to this reading, you guys. And Ace of Swords and the Hangman, sorry guys, is your person's challenge. They have all these major arcanas here. This person loves you, and they're worried about their life. They're worried about their marriage with you. They have the Hierophant, the Four of Wands together. These can be a marriage here. In their challenge is the Ace of Swords and the Hangman. This person thinks you're going to sacrifice them. Yeah, and they're on the fence. Like, I don't mean they're on the fence about what to do so much. I feel like they're just on the fence, like in limbo, stuck in limbo. Yeah. Let's see what else they have. And the Lovers. This is you, Gemini. I feel like your person just thinks you want victory with somebody. And they don't have their full clarity on it because they have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords never has full clarity, right? That's why he can be a spy or, you know, things like that. I don't mean a spy for these people who are running things, because they're spies themselves. They work for other countries as well. You believe this stuff? Yeah. So let's see what your person wants, Gemini. They want Judgment and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this is kind of not what they want. This is more of their energy. They think you want a rebirth with somebody. Seven of Pentacles. This is a rebirth here. And you, like, in what I see here, in the past, I feel like you did want a rebirth with somebody, but you've moved on from this person. Either because you want to stay in a marriage with somebody, not have to, you want to stay in a marriage. It could be that you're in love with two people. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. Their fear is the Empress and the Star card reversed. They're afraid here that you want to heal the situation with somebody else. They're afraid that you're lacking inspiration and hope in this situation with them. We're going to end this reading, Gemini. We're going to go to the extended. They're all super affordable. And we're going to see all about your person, Gemini, how they feel, I beg your pardon, about you. The issues between you both, what's on their mind and their near future, and their physical or their emotional environment, what you don't know about them or what they could be hiding, and their true intentions or their outcome, and they're all super affordable. Thank you so much for joining me here, you guys. God bless everybody.